So how do you prove ties to your home country during a visa application? What are the best strategies? And can your visa be granted even if you've got very limited evidence? In today's video, I'm going to break down exactly how to prove those ties, increase your chances of approval, and get you one step closer to your dream vacation abroad. So if you're interested, let's dive into it. To begin with, what are strong ties? If we say strong ties, what are they? So strong ties are the various aspects of your life that bind you to your home country. So the stronger these ties, the more likely you are to return back home after your visa expires. The visa officers want to be confident that you have significant reason to return home and that you are not planning to overstay your visa during a vacation. The ties you'll be proving will fall under one of this category. It could be financial, social, familiar, or professional. Okay, so I will be taking each one after the other so that we can get the basic understanding. All right, so let's begin with the very first one, which is the family ties. So how do you prove family ties during your visa application? So family connections are often the most persuasive evidence of strong ties, and this is how you can effectively prove your point or present your case. Number one is presenting your marriage certificate if you are married. Include birth certificates of your children, okay, that is your dependents. Third point is to add photographs. So if you've got family photographs, if you've taken pictures, group pictures, not group pictures with friends, but group pictures with your family members, you can include that as supporting evidence. These three things, they are the major things that prove family ties. And finally, under the family ties, you could add a cover letter from your family members explaining their reliance on you. Example, if you've got elderly parents that you're taking care of, so they could write a letter that you are the primary carer of your parents. So in that case, the visa officers know that when you go, you're definitely going to come back because you have to come and take care of your parents. The next one, we're going to be talking about employment ties. So how do you prove employment ties to the visa officer? Demonstrating stable employment is another strong indicator of your intent to return home. And here is what you need to include in your documentation. Number one is your employment letter or employment certificate from your employer. So obtain a letter from your employer confirming your position, salary, and length of employment. Crucially, the letter should state that your job will be available upon your return. Okay, so it should state clearly that as you get back from your vacation, that job is still available for you. So probably you're using your annual leave to travel to their country. So secondly, under employment ties, you need to provide pay stubs or what we call pay slips. So provide recent pay slips as evidence of your ongoing employment. So these pay slips will even tell them that you are still in your job. The third thing under employment ties is business registration. So if you own a business, you need to provide proof of registration and a recent business statement. Another way of proving ties to home country is property ownership. Under the property ownership, you only need to provide your assets. Basically your assets. So if you've got a land, you've got a house, you've got whatever it is that falls within this category as property, you can literally include that documentation. Just prove to them that yeah, you've got some stuff at home that you really need to come back to. Okay, the next point or the next way of proving ties during your visa application will be financial proof or the financial ties. All right, and this is how you can prove financial ties. We already know that you need to provide about 3 to 6 months bank statements depending on the type of visa you're applying for. Okay, I've already made a video regarding building a strong bank statement. So if you've not watched the video, I will link it in this particular video so that you can go check it out. So provide recent bank statement showing significant savings. The next thing is you can provide your investment portfolios. Those of you who are into investments, you can equally provide those documentation. Now, the last way of proven ties to your home country is the social way or the community involvement. Okay, yes, in case you don't know, it also plays a major part in your visa application. So how do you prove that social ties in your visa application? Active participation in your community demonstrates how rooted you are in your home country. With the community involvement, you can present your volunteer work. So provide letters from organizations where you have volunteered before. I know we Africans, or like some of us, we do not like the fact that you're going to volunteer in a particular organization, just that we know that we are not going to be paid, so we don't really patronize that idea. See, I learned this very early. So before I even left the shores of Ghana to the UK, I was volunteering. I have volunteered to the extent that I did volunteer jobs in the movie industry. So if you don't know, I used to I've worked with almost 4 media houses. Okay, the very last one I worked with them before I left Ghana was Emotion. So these are movie production organizations. Okay, well, someone will say, we've never seen you on the screens or anything. Yes, I was not there for the screens. Like, being in front of camera was not my thing, but I was there doing other stuff. Like, I was basically there on set with them, and I learned a lot from that. Those petty things I was learning during my volunteering period has really helped me a lot. Aside the movie industry, I volunteered even in hotel management. Yes, hotel management, in case you don't know, I volunteered there. And then to talk about the health sector, oh, the free job I've done for people. So yeah, it is what it is. So what are we saying here? What is the main purpose of volunteering back home? What we are saying is that when it's time for your visa application, you can go back to such organization to provide letters for you as recommendation, so those people can say that, oh, they've been working with you, they know you, and blah blah blah. It's not like strong points, but they all accumulate to make sense. Write letters from organizations where you have volunteered before, which could be so beneficial to you. Another thing is religious affiliation. So if you're a church worker, or you are you work in the Islam community, or whatever being your belief is, probably you are helping them do 1 or 2 stuff. See, you can get a letter from there. It's not just one thing that the visa officers are looking at. These small things add up. They add up. Okay, now these are some general tips for presenting strong ties during your visa application. And number 1 is be honest and consistent. Ensure all information provided is accurate and consistent across all documentation. So it shouldn't be that you said something in part A and you are saying something different when it gets to part B. Make sure everything is relatable. Okay, number 2 tip is be organized. Okay, I can't say much about this, but just be organized. Number 3 is provide translations if your documentations are not in English. Number 4 is to provide a cover letter. They keep mentioning cover letter and building your statement, your bank statements, cover letter in the entire process, and we are talking about cover letter again in strong ties. See, I know someone who has most of these things, but still got a visa denied. Okay, and they boldly told him that they don't think he's going to get back to his country when he gets to their country. That was basically what they said. Clearly, they don't think he's going to go back. So because of that, they didn't give him the visa. So in order to prevent such situations, make sure you are providing a good cover letter to explain all your points. Okay, add all the necessary information, gather everything and explain them in your cover letter, and that will help you a lot. So proving strong ties is a critical aspect of the visa application process. By carefully documenting your family connections, employment, property ownership, community involvement, and financial stability, you can significantly increase your chances of a successful outcome. Okay, so remember to be honest, organized, and proactive in presenting your case. So if you find value watching today's video, I would like you to click on this next video to watch more travel tips, and don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And do let me know in the comment section what other travel topics you would like me to cover, and I'll definitely do that for you. Also, I see you again. It is peace out. Then I'm fed but I rock it like a baby in the car. I put the water in the ocean in the city that I'm